Alright, back to Dicey. So last time I did Warrior, and I also did Thief up to 3 still, because I didn't get to finish Uptit, or rather I lost 2 Uptit runs. Variety Gaming Speedrun? Yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now, Calvin. I mean, I got one decent game of OS in, and then the game just immediately went, no, you're going to start lagging as you're playing on stream like you always do, and I don't know why. I don't know why my internet is just not nice to me on that spectrum, but hey, I mean, you can't say too much more than that now. It's just, well, yeah, it just is. But maybe that's just life telling me to not play competitive games too much. Well, I was kind of frying that game, let's be real here. But let's just get back to Dicey. Bump? I mean, it's decent, I guess. It isn't anything too special. Which I can make it mildly work for a situation like this. Get my Uptit going, and it is 1 more damage, and considering how bad my last Thief 3 runs went, yeah, I kind of feel like it's just, you know, be decent enough if I can get something going here. Now, I will use Bump to just generate an additional die here, because I want to be able to... I'm gonna have 2 die. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna die to the slime, so I can guarantee 2 turns. I don't think I'm going to die to the slime. I really hope I don't die to the slime. I'm just gonna use trips. I don't trust myself here. Wizard, Pirate, Marshmallow. Level up in 4. Might as well fight Wizard first, so I at least have access to the apple in case. Split me, bump me, and then immediately hit me for as much damage as possible. 10 isn't bad at first. I'm gonna burn both my dice. But that actually can fuel my trips. So that's actually pretty decent, all things considered. Because then I can get trips going. Hit. Roll 3 dice at current Uptit, so I get an extra die. And then I can have the cascade of value continue on. Hall of Mirrors, so that's honestly not the worst thing ever. I'll be real with you, Chief, because I still get to hit, and then you're guaranteed dead next turn. It's just next fight then. Could really screw me over potentially. 2 equipment shocked. Hey, this. No, I'm fine. Actually, I would not have enough to kill Pastel Outfit, so I can't do much about that. I will take the apple, and then Pirate before Marshmallow. Alright, decent. I have decent health. And trips can still find value. Go ahead, get Uptit to sits, because honestly, Uptit to sits ain't bad at all things considered. Considering how I can use Bump to generate an extra die. Actually, no, I was at sits right there. Well, now I'm getting my burst of 4. Trips should guarantee me a kill, so no reason being afraid to use it. Yeah, I'll have more than enough. I kept dying on floors 2 and 3 before, so I don't want to risk myself too much. I just want to be able to just keep this spanning. Now, Kunai honestly ain't it, Chief, I feel, after my last Thief 3 run. This feels bad, so I'll take Hall of Mirrors instead and try to get something spanning. Now, Counterfeit, that is actually going to be pretty useful, I feel. It's still all revolving around my dagger value. which of course is the problem, but we'll just have to see how things keep going. So get this. Dupe. Then get uptick to 1 and at least deal A damage. They don't want to stay on sits. I want to immediately be cycling to 2 and 3 because they don't mind spending cast. So I can do this, dupe, split. That is pretty decent damage, all things considered. I can actually bump this all up, potentially. Nah, just go ahead, hit for everything. I don't mind taking the 2 for the fire for the trips, because I'm trying to play towards trip value, for if I needed this fight. Dupe. Split. Hit. Actually great for me. I can hold on to trips for next time around. 2 1s? Healing Crystal. I don't like any of these, quite frankly. I'll be real with you, Chief. I mean, Snake Eye Charm could be decent, considering how the uptick would allow me to have more. But I'm making use out of everything currently in my deck. Besides all mirrors, but that still does come in every now and then. I think I'll hold to what I've got. Mimic. Fight the bully first, potentially? So I can get to the shop and upgrade. Because if I can upgrade my dagger, that's the biggest key here. Increase my uptick. Like, literally increase everything. Dupe. Die value. Get this going. Split in 2. And just immediately whack. I don't mind using trips now, that means because with going against Bully, he's just gonna deal damage. But just so badly already. So I might as well start building up the limit break, because last time I think not using my limit break at all really actually killed me. I don't know actually why I used Rock Trip right there. So I should probably move Dagger down in my inventory next time. Now, he is rolling pretty low, all things considered, which is decent for me. I say decent, that's way better than decent. That's actually amazing for me. Yeah, having to keep scrolling up for this is a little annoying, funny enough. Since I know I'm not open up against Bully, I don't mind using trips, though. Don't want that health. Dodge next attack with a teleport spell or add poison. Well, in that case, then I do think I have to upgrade Dagger without a doubt. Considering I still don't have anything good necessarily. Mimic. And then I fight the Jane monster. I don't know what Mimic has, actually. It's still random stuff, then. Yeah. Uptick. Bump. Split. Dupe. Die. And immediately set me back to 2 on my uptick. So that's a little annoying of an artifact. Of a weapon to see, but it's not the worst thing ever. Right, simple enough. Game plan. Just get full dagger value. You're dead next turn. I don't think you can burst me for 15 health. Yeah, thank gods you can. Just one random equipment then from the Mimic every time, huh? Well, I have trips for the sewage monster, so that's going to be decent at least. Crowbar? I don't have anything that counts down now. So that actually is useless unless I took from the shop to count down instead. could theoretically be good. Poison and weaken, huh? That's no fun. Uptitch me immediately. Get these sitses. Split. Get this going. Dupe something. I need a sits. Alright, and immediately just start hitting this man hard. The extra damage on Dagger, especially with all the dice that I have, is really coming in clutch and just moving my damage profile. It really is just doubling my damage profile, all things considered. Because since I'm making a lot of use on my one turns, it's really helping me just in general for setting up. And then we just keep going on from there. Oh, unironically, I'm going to actually use my uptick here. Mostly for the fact that I want to be able to set up to be at 5 for my next fight. Then I can just bump, or rather, I would have liked to get the sit, but there'd be no guarantee that my split would work at that point then. Let's look here. There's only a poison and swing shot for any countdown, so that really doesn't fit into the crowbar dynamic. I just don't think it has value. No bye. Well, I have no choice but to fight a super stereo head. There is an item trade though. Alright, let's see what you got for us, super stereo head boy. What are we looking at? 2 weaken and everything there, huh? Not necessarily fun, but I'll figure out how to deal with you. In the meantime, though, 4 daggers to your face, please. 8 damage. You drew both evens, which is wonderful, honestly, here. Good. Dupe. And then just immediately send a flurry of daggers your way. You're dead next turn, so that's pretty good. And you drew evens again. Actually, perfect fight, because you would just... Yeah, you really couldn't do anything, my man. Unfortunate for you. Same plan as before. Get up to 4. Then I can just be at 5 for next fight instead of being at 4, which would cost me 2 of my dice. Because 4 is definitely a dead turn, it feels like. Sit shooter. Legitimately, I am considering this so badly. Give it to me. Split a dice in 2. I think that's a decent loadout, all things considered. Go for Crystalina next. Tired streaming, I see? Yeah, I'm just tired from the last few days, quite frankly. So, I'm just, I just want to still play games. So I did like OS earlier, but game immediately started lagging on me, so what better thing to do but just play my variety then. Just about doing more Granblue anyway. Granblue Relink, because I've just been playing all of that offline anyway. Alright, so... Split. Uptick. Uptick. Can I actually get trips off that? No, I cannot yet. All good though. At the very least, I get a 6 shooter value, and then next turn is guaranteed kill. Trading in that dagger did have some potential ramifications. The fact is, it is, like, I have to set up a lot more for it, so I have, like, even and odd turns when it comes to. But on the turns that I actually do get value out of it, the biggest thing, of course, is my damage profile is way higher. Because instead of it just being 4 at my cap, I'm doing 6. I'm doing up to 30 sits just about. And it really pops off then. 10 damage magic speed. Interesting. I will hold on to you for the moment. It could move my damage potential up if I shrink Counterfeit, for instance, then to be only 1. Do I sacrifice a Lockpick in that case? Or Bump? Bump lets me play out Magic Spear early. Lockpick gets me more dice, but it does kind of screw me out a little bit here. Let's hold on to Bump, go Magic Spear, and see how it goes. Because the biggest thing here is really just space. Really just making use out of my 6-shooter. I didn't want to use trips yet, because I feel I didn't make better use when I'm rolling all 6s anyway, instead of trying to manipulate with my 1 bump word. Okay, do something like this. Don't mind activating the burns quite orderly, so I can go ahead get trips going again. And then look at this. Look at that damage profile. It actually is ridiculous how much damage I get to do now. Oh, I complained about having no damage in my past runs of these 3. Add 1 each. That's what it does in 3 now. Upgrade. 14? Or I can make Counterfeit smaller, which then would open up the way for a Lockpick potentially. Great Counterfeit, go with the original plan. Get the Lockpick in here. Did I actually need anything else though? No, not really. Go towards... So I already have a health, so I can go towards the Banshee and Wisp. So split. Start moving the agenda up on this. Dice value up, dupe, and Wisp is dead next turn, basically. Every time I fight Wisp, I legitimately always forget what Banish does. Oh, it's whatever. Dupe. Hit. Good fight. Pretty good fight. Shop for some health real quick. This equipment has more use. Legitimately no reason to, especially since I can't reuse that stuff. It's a Banshee fight then. Probably upgrade Magic Spear. I could even upgrade Bump potentially to make better use. Just thinking about it. Whatever. Trips kills next turn. I am gonna get cursed though, but I'm gonna have more than enough dice to deal with it. No big deal. Oh. There you go. Do I care? Yeah, I care. Go ahead, kill the Banshee so I don't have to deal with her, because I want to preserve as much health on the map as possible for my next 2 fights, as it's Witcherman and Skeleton. Yeah, just move my kill potential up. That 4 extra damage will add over time. Split, uptick. The same game plan as before. Bump into Counterfeit actually is ridiculous, because 20 damage on my off turn? That is ridiculous. And I just guarantee, I'm guaranteed 2-rounding everybody basically then. Because then I get a dupe. Followed by just hits, yeah. Taking 6-shooter over Dagger was, without a doubt, the best trade deal of all time. And funny enough, I barely ever make use of the trader, but that actually was, once again, what more can I say? Really the only thing I could have asked for. Being able to cheat out my first sits turn means what could be sits turn fights going down to 2 is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, you're dead, and I get to hold on to trips for next fight, for the boss fight. I am very happy with that. Now he dies for my troubles. 2. It's his next turn. Once per battle, definitely not worth it. Stratath. Alright, so Enhanced Wizard, rolling 1 dice and then getting super powerful equipment. I don't do any equipment damage or status effects, so I could really care less about that. Now the 5 is kind of dead in the water in my hand, I will admit. Because I don't want to uptick to sits and then burn my trips. Flying 3 dice actually best effect since I already know what I'm getting out of all of this. Look at that. Actually 2-rounded. It's Sits shooter, actually MVP of this run. I can't say anything more than that. Well, after all the grief that Thief 3 caused me before, I'm not gonna say no to that. Honestly, I'm kind of tired of Thief. I don't want to do Illumination Round for now, so let's go and play my favorite character in all